Oh, right, awesome. Awesome. I need a coffee. YouTube's changing. YouTube's a changing environment. I've seen it. I've seen since January. Having done all of the YouTubing last year, having done obviously all the graphs, all the figures, like looking at what we achieved last year compared to this year, YouTube's a very changing place, and I don't know, I kind of like see things in a different way.
Hey,
Flow light.
So 395, please. There's your flat white.
Great, thank you. Cheers.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, YouTube is a changing place. I think it's changing for. I got a funny feeling that it's good for the video content that you put out there. If you're a live streamer, I think it's different. I also think as well as if you've got a channel that's got a lot of subscribers already, it's not like you're losing the subscribers. I think you're gaining every single minute, every single day. However, the amount of energy that you're putting in to the content that you're actually producing, they're wanting full productions. What YouTube are after is full productions. They want, like, for instance, they want editing 10 to 15 hours. They want to see volume and quality. It's less volume, but more quality. So that's how I'm seeing it. I'm seeing all the podcasts coming out now. If you looked at podcasts and things, and if you saw podcasts, let's say early 2025 to late 2025, so coming into 2026, so this podcast alone, then you see the clarity, the difference. Everyone's like lifted themselves up to be, you know, a lot more advanced, a lot more like. They've been putting the infrastructure and technology into place, and it is interesting. It's just interesting to see it. But the live streamers had it good until the early part of 2026, and suddenly then it started to drop. And I think something wasn't quite right. The funny thing is it isn't just me. I've spoken to a lot of live streamers who have been live streaming on YouTube for a long time, and they've all come across and said this is fucked. This isn't cool. And what I think I've realised is that, well, I'm not quite sure actually. I'm not quite sure, because from what I'm about to say, it should be the opposite way around. I don't think they want live streamers. I know the live streaming platform's there, but I don't think they want live streamers. I think they're much rather have pre-recorded content. Which in a way, I don't quite understand the point of having pre-recorded content. You might as well have something that's in real time, which is happening in real time right now this minute. I think it might have something to do with the legacy media. Then maybe the legacy media are possibly funding live stream, like non-live streams, to stop live streams from happening, because again of all the misinformation going out. There's a lot of people that live streaming and taking away their views away from the mainstream media. So just maybe, I don't know. This is all hypothetically. I don't know. But mainstream media, people are quite a lot. There's a lot of people especially in the UK, that have lost interest, and they've lost any sort of respect for the BBC. So any sort of like mainstream media they've lost, which then means you see is how do you keep a whole nation together? Now, the only way to keep a whole nation together is by blanketing them all with the same content. Like now, I've just driven out now and it's grey, it's miserable. Like the weather's not very nice. I'm not stuck in traffic. I guess traffic now at 4 o'clock, I guess, obviously, again, it's just natural, really. I do believe that there's definitely at least something. When I say something in the air, not literally in the air, but there is something in the air that's making a lot of people drowsy. and not wanting to do anything. Like it's interesting. Like in a way, I can't feel the same in that mentality. I feel kind of like for instance, like when I was looking at the views in the Graphs building, I was like, fucking hell, I didn't realise it was that easy. And suddenly, it's changed. So suddenly you think to yourself like, okay, I get it now. Okay, right, this is probably not the way forward then. And even with obviously, even with regards to obviously what I was doing with the TTS and things, and like even that's a mentality. I was doing the TTS before we dropped, and I was even doing TTS after we dropped, and there's something that wasn't quite right. And that's really made me think. Right, well, am I actually adding quantity? Am I actually adding quantity? And am I doing this for the greater good of humanity, or am I not doing it for the greater good of humanity? It was interesting to see the difference between the people now who have just decided to see the watch hours of the people that were on board compared to the people that aren't on board. You could say, well, you've not been live streaming, Mike. It's not about that. I think what it is it's interesting to see the people that have unsubscribed and who have left compared to the people that have actually stuck around. And do you know what I mean? Just because I don't live stream, that doesn't mean you should unsubscribe from me. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. It's a very, very cultish world that we live in today. And I told you the truth about the world, like you'd all go, shut up, Mike. No, that's not that's incorrect. But all I'm going to say one thing: we all need to work together. We all need to be reunited. We all need, if the whole of the UK came together and we all work together, it would be, let's just be real, it would be dangerous. The rich and powerful do. They all share funds, they all share money, they all build together. You know, when you come across obviously Tesla, you know, Elon buying Twitter, you think he's had that money floating? He had just had that money available. So yeah, it's interesting. A few phone calls. I need to make this happen. I need to make it happen overnight. Can we make it happen overnight? Yes. So the yeses made it feasible. So it's interesting. And even when I'm looking at life now, and I'm looking at civilization, I'm looking at obviously people. It's every single person. Let me take the next left. I'm lost this side. I'm lost this traffic today. And when I look at obviously individuals, I look at people, and I think, really? Imagine you're looking at, let's say for instance, you look at Starbucks. If you look at Starbucks, and you then look at Starbucks as a coffee, yeah. Starbucks is smashing the living shit out of everybody else. Let's just be real. Like Costa is struggling. Starbucks is really taking its toll on pretty well the branding, the way they've leveled up, the way they've built the buildings, the way they position the buildings, the way they've streamlined, the way they obviously get their product around. Like it's changed. Starbucks will take over. Well, we know this. So what's to say overnight the whole of the world comes together and says, right, let's just go down the route supporting Costa. Imagine everybody just flipping the narrative overnight. Imagine every single person just flipping the narrative and saying, you know what, let's just, I was going to buy from Starbucks anyway. Let me go buy from Costa now. Imagine that mentality. Imagine all these people, all these companies, all the delivery companies think so, like, okay, fine, all these delivery companies, which companies are failing? Let's just start to use them and bring them all up. Imagine we all started to work together as a team to keep everything going. It'd be a different world. There'll be new jobs. There'll be new jobs. Oh my God, we're so busy. We need to employ more staff, more jobs. Think about it. Instead of these organisations, these big organisations cutting jobs, which we know they do. Amazon cuts jobs. We know this. Think about it. We should be going down the road changing it, but we don't want to. And the reason being is we're not reunited. Now, when you look at all these individuals in the whole of the world today, we're not reunited. It's we're all enemies. We are literally enemies of each other. And you know, I want to be better than this guy in front, and he wants to be better than me, and I want to be better than him, and he wants to be better than me, and you know what I mean? We're broken. Like civilization is, we are broken, and it's just a shame, really. Like I see it on a big scale. So, fuel station. I need a fuel station. 3 minutes, fantastic. So yeah, it's all very interesting. And certainly one point, what I've actually established is that we are, as a species, I think we built to a level whereby we've allowed control to happen. We've allowed control to happen. So for instance, you know, I could buy a car when I was younger, I could drive up and down the country and it wouldn't really matter. But behind the scenes, things were getting established, let's say. And systems being put in place. The reason why systems being put in place, mainly for the fact that it's all government bodies. The government bodies and the councils are the ones that are taking the money from the poor, giving it to the rich. And unfortunately, I don't think people don't really understand that concept. They just think the world's a great place, and the world's going to always going to happen. And we'll just. The whole thing that they actually say is humans are very good at adapting to civilization. Imagine me coming along now and want to start my own cellular networks. If I would just come along and start my own cellular network now, I wouldn't be allowed. I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to buy the technology to actually build it. Now the reason being is first of all, why not? Why can't I build my own cellular network? Because it's governed by the elites. It's governed. Like Vodafone is governed by the elites. That's the reason why, because it's the amount of money that's paid. The amount of money that's paid. What you'll see eventually is certain brands will get bought out. There'll be more and more brands that get bought out, and then they'll get collapsed. Buy a brand, collapse it. Buy a brand, and collapse it. Eventually, there won't be all these brands around. Likewise, the TETS. I've stopped it. I don't care. Honestly, it's gone. I'm not going to compete with individuals who, again, I try my best to educate people to say, don't do certain things, don't do this. And it's just broken. It's broken. I'd much rather lose all of my subscribers, lose all the people that are obviously part of what I've been doing over the last how many years, and restart again fresh. And the reason being is I just don't want to have just the small mentality syndrome that brings everyone together, because we just basically laugh and joke about stupidity things, and I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. And I've seen it. It's gone worse and worse and worse and worse. So I'm just over it. I stand by what I say. I've made a decision. It's not going to happen. End of story. So you know, you need to accept that. I accept it now. One of the things I will say about people that are in business is they don't look back. They say something, they go with it, they don't look back. And if it's going to stab me in the back later on in life, fine. It doesn't matter. I'd much rather it stab me in the back, and I'll say, right, I wish I'd done that. I wish I continued on with it. But I don't have any regrets. So. And now you're waiting for fuel. This is again, I've made a stupid mistake today. I've come out during rush hour. Anyway. If you want to do TTS, do me a favour. Start your own channel. Start your own channel. and do it yourself. That's what I'm going to say to you. It'll take its toll. You'll grow it. You'll realise it's not sustainable for the future, and you'll stop it. Right, end of story. Time to cry around. Or drive around and cry for hours. I don't cry. Wait. Right, to make some fuel. I need some fuel. Anyway, I'll be back. Give me 30 seconds. No, I'm just saying this sort of images. I got filled up. I've also left the road for a bit as well. I'm not driving during the rush hour traffic. Please plan me a route. Anyway, right. Madness. Just on the lookout out for land as well. It's my actual big hit. Basically pulled over, filled up, pulled over. Traffic's gone wrong. Traffic has gone wrong. It's mad, isn't it, how like we're pretty well halfway through a week already. Stress levels of people. You're watching a well, certainly looking at the at what people are posting, and it's interesting, isn't it, how we have this this image that you go to the gym, exercise, I don't go to the gym for exercise, so I'll tell you why I go to the gym. Gym's to show off. The only thing about it is, it's about leveling up. So when you look at the gym, it's not about going down there and saying, no, I'm going to go down there and do so many reps. It's about leveling up. And actually, when you think of the bigger picture, how many people actually use their bodies to actually achieve in the world today? You know, unless you're part of the army, doesn't really matter, does it? You know, how many people have got normalised jobs? People that are in banking, people that are in office blocks, and they say, oh, I'm going to go to the gym tonight. But think about it. It's all about it's all a fakerism. So, let's say, for instance, you're part of the military. You want to be part of the military. You want to have that body. So, you know, for a while, other people look at you and go, fucking hell, we are strong. We are an army together. Think about it. So when you look at obviously the bigger picture, it is interesting. It is interesting how people think. You know, things that go to the gym is basically ultimately the goal for everybody. When actually, really, it's about education. Educating yourself into understanding why people do certain things. So it's mad. It's mad. It's mad how we are so divided. Like when I look at it here, I've just seen a post. It's like here. So there's a post coming now. This is being posted. Let's have a look where it's being posted from. Again, it's all about views and hits. 1.8k comments, 63 shares. Like, you can't use social media as a form of educating yourself. It's just all fake. 85 to 95%, 85% of what you see. I think it's coming up to 90% now, but 85% of what you see on social media is fake. But there's a lot of posts here saying that obviously, yeah, men can also have periods. That's what it says. It says trans men share their cycle experiences and demand pad dispensers in men's bathrooms. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just madness, really. They've changed the name from tampon to manpon. Like, it's just so fucked up, isn't it? It's just so fucked up. I rest my case. I rest my case. You know, what sort of plans are going to be movement? I mean, going forward. Sorry, I need to use the girls' toilet because I need to go use the bin. Okay. It's just so fucked up. Getting somebody in a brand new vehicle. Getting angry that I'm parked on the side of the road. It's madness, isn't it? I mean, I'm nowhere near the end of the road. It's being angry. It's madness. Let me tell you something. I've got more money than you'll ever have, and that's the realisation of life. It's mad. He's the one going around beeping his horn. The rich don't care. The rich don't give a fuck. I think people need to understand that. The rich don't actually give a fuck about the most things that are happening in the world today. So, you know, he's getting angry, he's in a money vehicle, he's got a job to do. Have I got a job to do? No. I'm fucking rich. I can sit here, I can just do what I want to do on a daily basis. It's interesting. It's interesting. I go around causing mayhem. Alright, cool. It's looking good. Next. My Mac's dead as well. You know what? Let's just help us now. Let's go get these fuses now and get this back and working. Literally about 1.4 miles away. Let's get it done, Mike. Awesome. Right, coffee. I'm going to head over to Halfords. I need to get this back and working again. It's blinking killing me. I'm not used to Starlink. I need to use Starlink. There's a reason why I need to use Starlink. I'll tell you the reason in a sec. But Starlink's the way forward. Dude, finish work. Fair play to you. Fair play to you. I think I need to probably start drinking this. I think I might crack down on my caffeine intake. It's been about 1 or 2 a day. been looking into the whole process of getting self-insurance, how to self-insure as well. So it's an interesting concept, but you basically have to. It's not easy, but you need to tie up a lot of money. That's it. Tie up a lot of money. When you're driving down, you see all litter at the side of the road. You think to yourself, like, litter? Like, why is there litter? Mad. To be fair, I'm surprised there's not more to be fair. Like the amount of humans there are. The amount of humans that don't care. I'm surprised there's not more, but those hoppers, get these fuses, and then we head around the M60. So you might head over to Spa. It's bad, isn't it? The fact that, we're looking like days and hours. Look at the amount of hours I sleep as well. I guess we did do a long drive overnight, I guess. Last night we did a long drive. I did live stream it. Got back. I had like 4 hours sleep. And then basically back on the road tonight as well, so maybe, I guess. People say about not being on the phone while driving. It's alright. Toyota Harris. Last night as well. It's interesting. It's interesting. Came up with a number on screen and a name. And I was kind of like, okay, this will be interesting. So yeah, half an hour later, somebody that's been in my chat. So it was interesting. Basically, she was confused about the whole thing, and it was interesting to see. It was just to see her like view on life and obviously what I was doing. But yeah, it's interesting. But basically, what she was saying is why do I do it? Why do I just stop? That's what she was saying to me, basically. I kind of get it because she is female, and I think she was using obviously her emotions as well. She's a female. She is emotional. Some things that she said to me was interesting. So yeah. Right, 2 seconds, I'll be back.